Do you want to press record?
I already fucking have.
We're off.
Hi guys, welcome back to Lixx Media. Today I'm with Sam and Tom from Bigfoot. So how did this band actually come together?
Me and Mick formed it in after we were having drinks for years and saying, oh, we need to start a band together, and then all of a sudden we were like, oh yeah, we should probably get on with that, shouldn't we? And then we did. It took about 5 years to get it together, then we were only together for 5 years, and now we're breaking up.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that actually, because you guys have, you've done albums and you've done tours and it's quite successful. So like, why is it now that you're parting ways?
Because we hate each other. That's it.
Is that what it is? You're just a bit sick of each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why there's only 2 of us here, because the rest of them, they're not allowed to come near us.
No, I can't even stand him.
No.
But here we are. Do this for you.
Nice one. So what's up next for you guys then, once you're done with Bigfoot? Any other projects that you're doing?
Yeah, we're thinking of chucking something together, aren't we? Or a few of us are.
Me, Michael and Tommy.
Mickey Moo.
We're doing something together.
So it's the 3 of you. Is
Well,
it going to
there's
be a trio or is it going to be anyone else in it?
There will be other people, we just don't really, there's no major plan yet, because honestly there's not been a lot of time since there's announcing we're splitting up, to planning the final tour, to coming out on this tour. In between all that, there's not been a lot of time to actually get on with it, so
Yeah.
we've kind of not, we've talked about it, but there's no plan in stone yet.
You guys had something happen to your van a while back. I thought it was stolen. Apparently it wasn't stolen. What happened?
That was the...
It got broken into.
You probably know more about this. You know more about cars.
The catalytic
The
converter
thingamajig got
nicked,
thingamajigged.
Oh, they tried to nick it and destroyed the van trying to, so it wouldn't run. And then we got it fixed with the help of our lovely fans.
Yeah.
And then 12 months later it broke down, and now it's baked bean cans because it's been crushed.
Yeah.
It's a tiny little white square somewhere.
It's been scrapped.
It has.
I think that was the road where it was like, well, to be fair, I think when we got it, it wasn't very well, was it?
It was on its second engine. It's a bit moon and back.
We're a band, we can't afford a nice van.
The first time my heart were broken, a Bigfoot party thumb bus.
Did you cry?
Did I cry?
It
I
was-
didn't speak to anyone for a week.
A lot of DNA in that van.
Oh Jesus.
Lots of
Oh
it.
man.
Oh God.
Nice one.
Mostly mix.
You guys have opened for quite a few big names. So which one was the most fun out of everybody that you've opened for and toured with?
It's a tough one, isn't it?
Probably the most fun was when we went over to Spain. And it, we supported a band called Eclipse, who in Spain, they pull massive numbers. We didn't know what to expect, and we went over there and we were playing to like 1,000, 1,500 people every night.
Yeah.
In Madrid and Barcelona and stuff, and it was just amazing on a bus. And yeah, we only did 3 nights with them, but they were some of the best shows we've done, I think. They were great.
They were fantastic, weren't they? They had Estrella as well. It's not quite Carlin, but it's good.
Sam, you and Mick have pink Hello Kitty guitars.
Yes.
Where did that come from? Who started off all that?
Well, I think we've been talking about, we wanted to do some sort of guitar thing in the set at some point, because it's sort of a big part of our sound, the kind of dual lead guitars. So we wanted to do something, but then we didn't know what, and us being us, we thought, you know what, we can't just go on and play, because that's just boring, isn't it? It's like, why don't we actually just do something hilarious? And we had a few different ideas. We're thinking on the final tour whether to put on sumo suits and wrestle on stage. Maybe, we'll see. To the death. But yeah, it was just one of them things, and I saw one on eBay and I sent him to Mick. I was like, we need to get some of these. Yeah, so that was it.
Were you expecting them to sound as good as what they are? Because normally like guitars like that, like kids' guitars normally sound a bit
No, it's all in the fingers, it's all in the fingers.
I'm going to set fire to them.
Will that be the end of it when you're done? Just set them on fire on a bonfire or something?
That's what I'll tell them. I'll sell them on eBay. Buy some new pants.
they've doubled in price since we started playing them.
Well, at least you got them cheap.
I thought they would have devalued.
Right, so as the last serious question, do you foresee Bigfoot getting back together at all, or do you think this is like the complete end?
This is it.
This is it?
Yeah.
You never know, do you?
It was such a big decision. We have thought about it. It's not like a decision where we just woke up and thought, you know what, let's just break up and crack. But so yeah, it's not likely, but like you can't say no, because despite the jokes we make, none of us have actually fallen out. So there's nothing saying that we won't just get together at some point and have a jam, and you know. But for now, that's it. You know.
For now, you're calling it a day.
Yeah, it's over for now, isn't it?
You can't say no, can you? Because I don't hate them that much. So
Mick McCulloch can. He won't be back, will he?
Right, on to the funny stuff. Right, shag, marry, kill. Out of everybody in your band, who would it be?
Shag Mick, marry Mick, kill Mick. Not in that order.
I'd kill them all.
Would you kill him first?
Oh God, no! I hope my mum doesn't see that, but yeah.
I'll kill them all, then I'll shag them.
Oh Jesus, another one.
I don't know where the marriage comes into it. I'll probably marry myself if I could.
You probably can somewhere.
Sweden will have you.
Oh, Sammy.
I'm done with it.
If you guys are stranded on an island as the band, who would be the first to go and who would survive the longest?
Mick could definitely die first.
You kidding? He's feral.
Mick's got it in for him, like, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Mick will die.
That guy can digest sand. He'll live forever.
He can't go a few hours without a beer. He'll die.
He'll adapt.
He'll just be a wreck. He'll just start shaking on the island. And then, yeah, I think I'd probably live the longest because I'd probably eat everyone else.
Well, that's him living the shortest because cannibals scare me, so I'll stamp on his head. Sorry. Me and Mick will take over. We'll colonise.
You'll colonise.
Yeah. Me and Mickey.
You'll reproduce together.
No, I am excited. Ooh.
Oh God.
A whole island to yourself with Mick. What more does he want?
Oh, wait till he sees this.
Right, most embarrassing moments that you guys have had while touring.
I know
This
what
whole thing is an embarrassment.
I know what Mickey's was. He fell over on stage the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah. My most embarrassing moment? I can't even think. There's been too many of them. I don't know.
Do we have any?
There's been things like stupid technical issues where you've walked to the centre of the stage, like acting dead cool, striked a pose and then realised your guitar tuner was left on at the other side of the stage. And nothing comes out and you're, oh shit. That's always embarrassing.
We're playing a song out of tune, Sam.
Oh, who did that?
No,
Not me.
mention any names. Mickey Boo.
For the record, it wasn't me.
What about you, Tom?
I don't have embarrassing moments. Look at the state of me. I'm a walking joke, so I don't care.
He's like just got to a point where if he was embarrassed, he'd probably just kill himself because, you
Embarrassment.
know, look at his haircut for fuck's sake.
It says this. 32 years ago, I'd have been the shiz. Look at that guy, wow. Unfortunately, it's 2019. So I'm not.
Right, well, that's all we have time for because you guys have got a gig to do.
We do.
So,
Forgot about that.
Yes, we did. Let's go and play the rock and roll show.
Bye.
Alan, it doesn't zoom in.